Welcome to my final preview of Final Fantasy 16. I went down to the Tower of London to play the game for myself, to play the first few hours of the game, and I am completely sold. I went from not being interested in this game on the first, based on the first trailers. They just didn't seem for me, wasn't interested. Now I literally can't wait for this game to come out. It is one of my most anticipated games coming out this year. I am very, very happy, very, very excited. Of course, thanks to Square for inviting me down. Also, all the gameplay you're watching is from the preview build of the game. Does not represent the final version of the game, must be said. So this is taken from pretty much the intro. So obviously Clive is he's a little bit younger, you may say. I don't really want to touch on too many like story spoilers. So this is really, really cool, actually. I love this. Obviously, it's quite a complex story. So you can press the touchpad and you get a sort of lowdown on the characters in the cutscene, where you are, where you're located, what clan they represent. It's very, very useful because you can get a little bit lost. There's a lot going on. So this is a really cool feature. I like this, yeah, very cool addition. Some of the gameplay you're going to see is in 1080p for some reason, and some is in 4K. This is in 4K. Don't ask me why. Just, I don't know. So now Clive is a little bit older. Some big events have happened.
Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
My loyal wolf.
We don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
So, I'm trying to find negatives for the game. I'm trying to be as honest as possible. There's not many. I really started to like the combat when I was playing it. At first, I was a bit like dodging at the wrong time and not using my Phoenix shift when I should be using it. And the first sort of half an hour, you sort of bed in, you start to understand the game, and it all starts to make sense. Obviously, it's very Devil May Cry, very action heavy, but it's a lot of fun. Combining these powers. Did have trouble with the very last boss that we had in this build. Definitely the most difficult boss we went against, and it's just a bit difficult to see when he's attacking you because there's so many effects and stuff going on in the background. That's my only negative. The game run butterly smooth. I was playing in performance mode, I believe, and it just felt it was flat 60 as far as my uneducated eyes could tell. Might have been a few like drops, 1 or 2 FPS, but it just felt so smooth. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but that's just how it felt when I was playing. It felt really smooth. And the amount of bad ports we've had recently, I'm so pleased to say that. Oh, finally. so pleased. I'm trying to think of another negative. That honestly felt like it was it. It's quite a slow bedding in period with the start of the game, where you're obviously learning the story, learning the characters. It can be a little bit slow. That's very Final Fantasy, and it's just setting up the story. Of course, you would expect a lot of cutscenes, a lot of... Yeah, you know what Final Fantasy is at this point. What was that? Maybe seeing you later on, potentially. A little bit of tease. For some reason, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but some of the gameplay that I was sent, some's in 4K, some is in 1080p. I don't know why that happened, but there we go. So I'll let you guys know when it's 1080p, and I had to sort of obviously expand the video size to make it look even with the 4K. This is all in 4K though. Game looks absolutely gorgeous. Clive looks gorgeous in more ways than one. He's a handsome dude, all right? It's a good-looking game. I really like the look of it. It's obviously a little bit more linear than maybe people would expect, so you're going from place to place in a pretty sort of linear fashion. There is optional areas you can go and explore. I'd describe it as a semi-open world with... Semi-open world, I think it's a fair explanation. Oh.
You'd better hope so.
Look who's turned up.
This shouldn't take
It's a very dramatic start.
So much for
very dramatic start. It's like, oh.
Still short.
It's a cool start.
Just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you
And I'm
help
very
me.
excited about the demo. I can't really say much about the demo, but I'm glad people are going to try out the game. I'm guessing. I don't actually know when it's going to come out. Try the game out for yourself. That does show a lot of confidence. This boss was fun. Once I sort of understood his technique, he was a lot of fun actually.
Sick of Torgal.
Really fun boss. I wasn't sure that even was. What just happened there? Even I don't know. And now we're going to sort of skip forward a little bit. This is now 1080p. Don't ask me why. I don't know. This is going to be like a big section of the gameplay. I actually didn't get the chance to play this bit. I don't know where this was. I think this was like a slightly later save. So we sort of jumped forward quite a bit. Look how epic some of these environments look though. It's such a gorgeous game. I'm just so pleased to see the performance just working perfectly. We've had so many bad ports. I'm not Digital Foundry, so I don't want to go in and say, yeah, it's perfect. Yay. Obviously, this is B-roll. This is gameplay provided from Square, so I doubt they would send shoddy gameplay. But as you guys get to see the game in action, they've done a lot of previews. They've done a lot of gameplay sessions where they've shown us the game now. So very positive news. I do wonder if this game is going to crop up in the apparent upcoming showcase that's coming at some point. Obviously, it is due out quite soon. I think PlayStation's got quite a quiet year, but they've got games like this. This is a massive game. I can see it scoring quite highly, if I'm being completely honest. I love it.
Finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
And I'm not necessarily like the sort of typical Final Fantasy fan. I loved 10. I love 7, the remake. That's my sort of history of Final Fantasy in general. 10 definitely my favourite, probably, of all time. I love that game.
Oi! Stop and give... Here! You couldn't give me an hand, could you?
An hand.
Typical.
There's lots of
bloody
British
bearer.
accents in
Just when I
this
thought my
game,
luck had changed.
which is quite hilarious.
Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was running late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
I might as well. What a response. Might as
That's
well.
the spirit.
Why not?
All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
I did also get the chance to take on one of those insane Eikon battles. Is it Eons? Yeah, they are called Eons, aren't they? Yeah. Have I got that wrong? I think I have. Yeah, they are just, yeah, they are hard. Incredible to witness, honestly. They're a bit like just tapping the same button over and over again, but to witness and to see on the screen, to take part in it. And they're such a big part of the story as well. They're not just like side things. They're massive. The scale of them are massive. And then you come back down to normal Clive and he's like, oh yay, oh yay. It's like, okay, fair enough. Can you not just like transform every time? Yeah, the scale of them is just insane. Like, bad. Look at the scale of this game. It looks so pretty. You can see some of the side characters that maybe don't have as much detail as a Clive or a Sid, for example, but they look fine. Little animations like on the sword when you're moving. Little tiny touches. Ooh. I mean, they're just showing off now. So this is a big haul. This is a random encounter. You don't have to do this. It's completely up to you. You will see in the top left-hand corner, we have another Eon available. Another Eon power. You will see them activate. Look at the bottom right-hand corner. They changed the green base, and it looks like there's maybe more spaces available for other Eon towers, essentially. You know, in the games where you saw in the forest, we was level 11, and now we're level 19, so we've leveled up a little bit. And then trying to work out how you can bind those Eon towers.
Don't let them get away.
Get the ultimate combo, and to take down, focus on the weakness of your foe.
Not this time.
And there's a perfect dodge. Staggered. Stag obviously is a massive factor in the game, like the most fun thing. Down the floor. I was actually surprised how quickly the game throws you into combat. At the start of the game, it happens quite quickly. They don't mess about. There's pretty big bosses straight away, and they're a fair old challenge as well. He's got incredible. Your ambition is on a clickbait. You know, it's like a slight dagger to the enemy, pulls them towards you, and they're stunned, and you can just go at them. Very nice. Combat's actually pretty good. Oh, there's one angry ball. There's a bucking ball. Woo! Perfect dodge. That's 6 perfect dodges.
Don't let them get away.
So it doesn't feel too bad in this combat. The boss I went against was just like, this is effective everywhere. I don't know when this guy's going to attack. And it was getting to the point where I was running out of health. I was kill everything going. I was the first one to finish the game, by the way, in the group. A lot of people there. That's pretty well. It's quite annoying. Not annoying, but you have like people from Square like watching you. So I'm the furthest ahead. Me and a guy called Tommy, who's anyway, yeah, we were still like the furthest ahead. And you got the people that work on the game, Square PR, like, watching you. It's like, am I being judged right now? It's quite intimidating actually. There we go. Tackles that. And dead. A little bit more to finish this video off. Really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Again, we're checking out the demo, check out the full game as well when it comes out. Very, very excited for this one. If you have a PS5, of course, please check out the demo. Please.
Stay down.
What is that? You can tell the person playing is fairly good. You just feel quite cool when you feel quite cool. It's like this is like back off and dodge, and I feel like a person. Once if you nail the combat, you just feel invincible. You feel cool. It's got this like quite swaggery sort of animation. I like it.
Don't let them get away.
You can't tell, I'm excited for this game. Derek. Also, if you have any questions, by the way, about the preview I played, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't really know too many details about the demo. Still don't ask about that.
This time.
Just doing perfect dodges every time. Oh, okay, that was a plan. Got hit eventually.
I'm glad you're here.
Definitely using potions quite a bit, especially on this last boss, which doesn't annoyingly feature in the B-roll. I do still like playing the game from the start because it does give you that sort of
them all you've got, boy.
outline of what the game's about, how the combat works, which is go through the tutorials as well. Sometimes you get thrown into builds, like, I don't know. It's too slow, you know, well, 'cause something big happens at the start.
Too slow.
Oh, I love. I guess he does repeat the same comments a few times. Like, you get a little bit annoying if you're playing the game for like 60 hours. It's kind of ridiculous. Don't take this as a quote, but I believe the 60 FPS mode is pretty big. There's going to be a fidelity mode as well, if you guys don't care about frame rate. Personally, this being so like action heavy, Devil May Cry, I would go to a frame rate, but you do you. You do whatever you want. You be your own person. And I believe, is that the end of the video? Pretty much near the end of the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Leave a like on this video, share it with your friends, and check out the demo when it's available. See you guys soon, and bye-byes.
Stay down. Good boy.